Hey guys, this is System, and this is Skyopolis 4. Hope everyone is well, having a utterly amazing day. Let's go ahead and jump right back into this pretty cool pack. And in between episodes, went ahead and cleaned up our platform, so it's nice and tidy up here. I guess this platform's still a complete mess, but our diesel's over there just doing diesel things. And over here, I broke down our coke oven, blast furnace, and kiln, because I don't think we need them anymore. I think we're going to have a new way to make steel today, so that's pretty cool. We got a new platform down here. So down here, it's mostly going to be for some of our work machines and I guess cabling. So right here, I have a cable coming over here, going to a drawer wall, right? And with a external storage. So that is awesome. Hooked to a controller. It's set to priority +1. So it always tries to put the items in there first. And it's a way of just storing things outside of our system without filling up disk space, right? Which is pretty awesome. And back here, I have an ender chest bringing in all our items from, I guess, our stone setup, our dust setup, and our, just all those setups, right? And our bitumen and a couple other things like wood. Also, I forgot a filter, I guess. Not a filter, but upgrades. So I'm going to have to go ahead and upgrade this one, I guess. That is tin dust. So let's get that done. Then we're going to go ahead and probably jump into some mechanism stuff, because that's what we can do now. So let's go to, I guess, drawer. I actually may have some of those upgrades in here, actually. I've been keep getting this one as a reward. I guess we go at drawer. There we go. Go ahead and grab a gold, and there's a void upgrade. So that looks good. And that'll fix that problem, and then I won't have to worry about that anymore. So that'll be good. So let's do that. Awesome. Just right click those on there. Those gold ones are good enough for right now too. They multiply the storage by 8. So that's going to hold what? 8 times 2. That's what? 16,000 just right there. So that works out pretty well. So what I want to get today, I think, is going to be, like I said, a bunch of mechanism stuff. But before we do that, I did go ahead and do some crafting. I got this wireless crafting grid, the wireless transmitter, some cables, and the infinity range booster, which is pretty awesome. Also, I think I need to finish off a quest there. Let's do that real quick. I kind of forgot about that. We need to go to, was it in this one here? First of many? Yeah, I think I need to make this stuff, right? So we need an importer and exporter. So let's just do that real quick. Let's go to a importer, grab that puppy, and then a exporter, because then it'll finish off the next quest, because otherwise it won't. I'll have to break this stuff later. There you go. So this infinity range booster is going to make it so we just do wireless crafting, right? Just takes 4 64K storage parts, which is pretty easy to make, actually. So let's go ahead and set that up really quick. Probably come up here. I'm going to have to move this light. I'm trying to break it with a sword, so let's not do that. Sweet. This little transmitter has to go on the top of a cable. I can't go on the bottom or side or anything, so you need to kind of put it in a janky spot, but that's fine. Then we pop that in there. You can see there, it's a max int, I guess blocks, which is cool. And that is the range on it. And all we have to do is right click this now on the controller, and it's actually pretty good to go. Go ahead and do that. I don't know why that's there. Let's do this. Here we go. Head down here, and then get this thing kind of linked up, right? So just shift and right click. Sweet. And since we have wireless charging on, this thing will just stay charged forever too, as long as we have power. I'll set that to like that. And then we're going to want JEI synchronized. So that'll be pretty good there. So now we just have infinite crafting. What do you mean, no wireless transmitter? Oh, does this take too much power? This might be a thing. Did that totally drain my power? What is the use of this? I might not be able to use this yet. I didn't know how this was going to take, a massive amount of power. Did that just shut down everything? Oh my goodness, that takes a lot of power. That's outside of our use right now. Let's go ahead, take that one out. Okay, I did not assume that at all. Didn't even think of that. We'll have to make some regular range upgrades, I guess, first. And then we'll come back to this thing later on. What a dirt, man. Anyway, let's see, 4. Sweet. But you can see here, we'll be able to get to that before too long. So I guess that is pretty cool. Just not this second. This one's going to make it so we can at least do the 64. Oh, no, it's 48 blocks away from the controller. So that'll work out, I hope. Yeah, this still works. So let's go ahead and drop that off. Sweet. We probably just drained all our batteries in a couple seconds with this thing. I'm going to have to find out how much it actually uses because, yeah, that is way too much. Anyway, so we have that. That is cool. Let's go ahead and actually grab those quests too real quick. See if we actually get anything. Just some money. Let's go ahead and drop that in there right now. And then I guess I could drop that in there as well. So the next thing we're going to get to here is some mechanism machines, right? So the first ones we're going to have to get into. Let's actually look at the quest line. Hit over to, I guess, hardcore machines. And yeah, we get into our mechanism machines. We have to get the metallurgical fuser. And once us get the osmium compressor. Once us get robot. But robot's is going to be used to make the digital miner, which we'll be able to take to the nether and mine up a bunch of ores, especially like diamond and osmium and stuff like that that I need right now. So I want to get that done. So let's go ahead and grab some metallurgics, which are actually really easy. Let's go ahead and grab like 3 of them to start. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Actually, one more machine I want to set up before we do this too is the pyrolyzer from thermal. So let's do that as well. Let's grab some bitumen. This is going to be how we do our coal coke for now on. We'll probably need a chest for this as well. So let's just grab that. And we're going to need some kind of fluid trash for this as well. So let's just grab a trash can. And I think the cyclic one will do just fine. So I'll just do that. Sweet. Let's head down here and get some stuff set up. I guess while we're setting up the pyrolyzer, we can go ahead and get some stuff processed with mechanism anyway. So that's probably the best way to do it. So let's do that. There we go. That'll give us power. And I guess we'll have to grab these 3 machines. Once you grab these machines too, they're all like, I guess, set to a player. So they don't stack. They all have metadata. That's why they're a little jank. Anyway, there you go. We got that stuff in there. I want to run a couple things through that real quick. So let's grab some redstone. Let's do that. Then what else do we need here? Iron and osmium, I think. So let's grab some iron, sweet, and some osmium. We'll start making at least our first components for the mod, which is pretty cool. Sweet, sweet. And then kind of get it all done. Now these things have like 2 sides of them. So this side, like if I put a redstone in here, just 1, it turns it into like a liquid form. You get 10 millibuckets, and different recipes take different amount of this stuff. There's a way of doing it more efficiently, which we'll do in a couple of minutes, but we need to make a couple components first, so that's fine. But that should be able to make these here. This is going to be, I think, the infused alloys. Then we're going to go ahead and toss some more redstone in this one for right now. This one will get switched to something else later. There's different materials we put in here, like diamond and refined obsidian and stuff like that. And then I think we want some osmium ingots in this one, right? Sweet. I think that's going to make us our circuits, right? Yeah, so we'll just get that done. While that's processing, let's head over to the pyrolyzer. Pop this puppy right here. Give this a little power. And what this thing is going to do, it's going to take our bitumen, right? So our bitumen right there, it's going to turn it into coke, which is basically coal coke, right? Then we can go ahead and grind that down in the crusher, get our coke dust, and with that, we can actually make our steel in the arc furnace. So it gives us another option, as well as make our rods. Oh, that is actually cool. So anyway, let's go ahead and yeah, just get that done. Get this one automated to be super easy too. At least right now. I'm not going to do refined storage automation yet. I want to kind of figure out what I actually need automated for the pack. This is kind of a pack where I just automate the hard to get things. Like one thing I know I need for sure is going to be dust, right? So that'll be one thing, right? But that and the casings and other stuff, it'll be pick and choose your battles, I guess. So that's good there. I should be able to just throw that in there. That should end up in here if I turn on auto input. There we go. And then when it's done crafting, it'll go up the top, so in and out. Then on the back right now, I guess I just need a export fluid. The fluid is going to be, I think it gives us that heavy oil that you can turn into the refined oil, which can give you power, but it takes quite a bit, and I just don't want to be bothered with it. So I'm just going to go to, I guess, a output on the back, and that will trash that off, and I won't have to worry about it anymore. So that is pretty cool. So we should have a little bit of material here, so let's grab that and that. Next machine we're going to make here is one that isn't in the quest. It is the enrichment chamber. It's going to make it so we do the rest of this a lot cheaper. So let's go grab actual enrichment right there. Go ahead and grab one of them. That is cool. And then I guess we're going to have to set up a new line of power because that's the way I want to do it. Let's do you. That's good. Where do I put the battery? Right there. I'm using these batteries as like a buffer too, so I'm just going to keep putting them around until we can go ahead and make the big cube from mechanism, which actually isn't, we could probably do that today actually. That's like 100 million RF buffer in itself, so that is actually pretty awesome. Guess we'll need a plug here, so let's do a plug. Sweet, and that will make it so it can store power in this, right? Sweet, awesome. So power will start coming in, and then that should be good there. So that is awesome. I'll probably put a, actually I need a point on that. I don't know why I did that. Let's get that out of there. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and grab a point. Sweet, awesome. I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it this way. There you go. So it'd be power out, right? There you go. This will be a new buffer. Awesome. Let's go ahead and throw this over here. That looks good. Then I'll have to stick a plug on it too, but I want to like put it on the bottom or something. But the enrichment chamber will sit right here. And what this does is presses down materials. So if you go to, I guess, that mech and go to, I guess, let's go diamond. There you go. You can take stuff like the this stuff here. It's the stuff that goes to the machines, right? So I put redstone. This is a condensed form of it, but it takes 1 diamond and you get this thing. Then you can use it on the actual machine and get 80 millibuckets worth of diamond out of it as opposed to 10. So it makes it so it just goes a lot further, way more efficient. I don't care about redstone. I'm only going to care about probably the osmium and the, not osmium, sorry, the refined obsidian and the diamond, because that is stuff I have in, I guess, limited amounts. So I guess go grab you, sweet. Go ahead and grab some of that. We're gonna take, I guess, this one for right now. Throw in the diamond. We'll get 80 millibuckets as opposed to just 10, right? Then I should be able to, I guess, grab some of these. Awesome. Actually, where does he go? No, this is all crafting. It's these ones. This one's will give us our elite alloys, right? So I can pump that in there. Then I'll upgrade these to the next level ones, right? So it's kind of multi-stage. And this last one's going to be the refined obsidian. And I forget how to actually make the dust. The dust is going to be in the metallurgical infuser with diamond as well. So I'll have to get that done. Let's go ahead and grab 3 more of them. And in time, I'll just have all these machines set to like one thing each, right? So one will be redstone, one will be the diamond, and one will be refined obsidian. That's good there. And then I guess the next part of it was to put, I just lost what I had to do there. What was I doing? I have these things, right? That's good. Then I have to make a refined obsidian, right? So let's go ahead and grab some obsidian dust, right? That's what we need. Obsidian, hopefully. Obsid. Cool. And then I should be able to put this in here, right? Cool. Then I'll make our refined obsidian one more time. There's one more machine you gotta make too. So it's actually in the quest line. This thing's barely used, but you have to make it. So it's this puppy right here. So let's actually make some of these advanced control circuits. We'll do that. And I guess make one more. That's cool. Then go ahead and make the osmium compressor. What did we miss in there? I guess a bucket. Let's do that. Cool. Osmium compressor. Finished. And then I guess we just go ahead and throw this one right here. And if you look at the recipes on this one, the only thing this thing really makes, it turns the refined obsidian dust into refined obsidian ingots, and then it makes refined glowstone as well. And that's all it's used for. This is all it's used for. This one, you have to give it, I guess it's like liquid osmium, right? So it has this little tank down here. You get 200 per ingot, and then you just do your crafting. So anyway, that is pretty cool. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do a little processing. Then we'll go ahead and grab our digital. And as well as we're going to grab all these here too. Some of these ultimate tier installers. I may have to wait on these actually because I think I need more diamond. And okay, I've gone ahead and did a bunch of crafting here. So we're pretty much good to go, as well as a bunch of processing, of course. But we're going to set up our main battery, I guess, for the pack. I guess at this point, probably for the pack, to be honest. There is the power ones that are actually really good too. So we may switch those at some point. But yeah, this is Ultimate Energy Cube. It holds 102 million RF. So let's go ahead and grab this and this. And this will be just our main kind of power routing, right? So all our power that comes in, oh, that is totally wrong. Definitely don't want 2 plugs. We need a point here. Let's see if we can hunt one down. There you go. Go ahead and put a point on that instead, because that makes more sense. We want all the power coming in on yellow, so we'll do that. I'm going to set the priority to this one to this, and then just do that there. See the power is coming in. It's powering up the battery, hopefully. And, that is cool. This side here, we're going to want to be our main power outline, and just priority to 1, that, and that. And now we can kind of route all our power that we produce through this one battery, and it'll be our main buffer. We just look at it, know what's going on, have a nice buffer, everything's good in the world. We need to set this side to output though, so we'll do that. And now it's all configured, and it should be moving around all our power as we need it, so that is cool. The next thing we should do here is actually go down to our machines first. I was going to make the miner, but we'll do this. I think there's one material I need to pull out of this too, right? So let's actually grab that. There you go. Give us a couple quests. I went ahead and upgraded all these machines, right? So I went ahead and put speed upgrades in them. So that is 8 of them, gives you a 10 times speed. Then I put 8 of the energy, which increases the power buffer of the machine, as well as reduces the RF cost. Every time you add a speed one, it goes up. This kind of brings it back down, kind of balances out because it gets out of whack. And you want them in there at 1-to-1 ratio. And you can just put them in here, right? So I have a little slot here. I just put them in that way. Or you can put them in the fast way. This is the way I usually get yelled at to do it. But let's go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do this here. Just shift right click, puts them on. And then it'll just speed up that machine just like that. So that is awesome and really cool. Is that actually configured right? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Next thing we're going to do is upgrade this one in particular up to a ultimate. And then the rest probably up to lower ones. I just want to get all the quests. But basically, if you take these tier installers, which actually, just kind of crafting, right? Not a big deal. Just going to shift and right click them on. It now has 3 slots as opposed to just the 1. Go to auto sort. You definitely want that probably on. But anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Go to the next one, and next one. Now it has 9 slots. So this thing is a beast now. So if I go ahead and grab some kind of ore, right? So let's do some bauxite because I probably need some of that. Let's do this here. Here you go. Because I have the auto sort on, it spreads them all out. You can just go through that stack like it's butter. So yeah, really good machines, really fast. I think it runs at about, I think it's close to like 2K RF or something like that. What's it say here? It doesn't even say per operation anywhere, does it? I don't know. Either way, I think it's about 200 per slot. So 2 times 9, about 1800 RF. So not too bad, pretty good, and pretty sweet. So that's done. I guess I'll use these other ones on here right now. Use it on the infusers, just so I can make our alloys super fast, which is awesome. And they still have 5 slots, so they're not that bad at all. So that is cool. So that will handle that. So let's do that and that. I guess the next thing we'd want to do is go ahead and actually make our digital miner. If we can actually go to the crafting grid. I think I actually have a hotkey set for this too, and I keep forgetting. Is it this? Yeah, let's go ahead and grab our digital miner. Sweet. Nope, we're missing something. We're missing that and one more alloy. So let's go make one more alloy. That'll be really easy to do. So one in there. That's cool. Then we go ahead and do this now. You can see this process is just like nothing anymore, right? So that is cool. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and grab you. Now we're done our quest. So that is awesome. Let's go ahead and actually grab our rewards. Let's do this here. Got ourselves a bunch of reward chests. Looks like we got 4 of them actually. 2 of them are the same though. We got scammed, man. Anyway, let's do that and that. Let's do this and that. Looks like in here we got oak bookshelves, zinc B. Okay. Kidden B. Steel B. Okay, that's weird. I don't even know if I'm going to do beads for the pack. Maybe for a few things that we can't produce otherwise, but you don't really need it. I don't think so. I think it's just like an optional way of doing your production. Oh, this is actually cool. This is the energizing rods from Powa. We'll end up having to make those before too long anyway, so that's actually pretty cool. And yeah, not bad rewards here. What did we get here? Nothing too wonderful, but I don't even know what Shadow Step is. Reduces the distance for which creatures detect you. That's interesting. Not too big a deal in this pack. But yeah, cool rewards either way. Next thing I want to do is probably go ahead and head to the nether, right? So we're going to nether, and I've actually gone ahead and already went there. Made a, I guess, ladder up to pretty much the roof, right? And we're going to set up this digital miner before we go through the portal, though. Let's actually go grab some chest, I guess. So chest. Can't remember if we need 1 or 2. I think it's 1. Do that. Net. Got these as reward chests, so that's a thing. Oh, did I get a... I must have got one of these as a reward, too. I didn't even notice that, because I just crafted one. One of these here. The personals. I needed it for the robot, right? Yeah, these things here. They're like a double chest that is locked to you. You know what I mean? It's like yours. No one else could touch it. I think it works like a barrel, too, actually. I never use the things, but they're definitely something that you get sometimes. Where are we at? I was going to say, did my portal move? Anyway, we're going to head up here. Get this thing set up, get it start pulling in ore. It has a little weird filtering system, but that isn't too big a deal. And once it's up and running, it won't even matter, right? Yeah, I think it's really just, you just put in ore. I guess I'll show you in a second. It's really easy, and yeah, it won't be too bad. But at this point, we'll start getting diamonds, you know what I mean? Just coming in, which is what I'm starved on right now, as well as, I guess, more osmium and some other materials. I'm curious if we're going to get our dimensional shards here as well, because I know that's in RF tools, but I don't know if that's like where it is in the pack, you know what I mean? Because I noticed there's a way to get it through Britannia, and I think you can get it through the shop as well. I just haven't seen it yet. And I know once you get dimensional shards, we get it to our RF tool machines, as well as we can grow it, oddly enough, so that is cool. Anyway, let's do that. Let's go ahead and make this platform a little bigger, because this just isn't going to cut it. Sweet. Maybe something like that. And something like that there. It's going to mine everything below it, basically, on the settings. So we're just going to go and put it here. Sweet. Let's go ahead and grab a point here somewhere. Let's see here. I think it cares about the height. I'm not sure, actually, if it mines above it or not. I'm going to have to test that. Someone's going to probably tell me I'm wrong there. I guess I just assumed it mines below it. Anyway, I dug up here either way. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and go to power out. Definitely going to want chunk loading on this, because I can't remember if this thing chunk loads. That thing should have power now. It's a pretty cool machine too, right? So it's a pretty good size. It has 2 item ports too. So that one there and this one here. This is where the items, I believe, are going to come out, right? So we put that here, right? Got this nice big chest for now. I think they're going to come out here. I don't think we even need to do the one on the top. I think that's when it mines, you can put in blocks. It'll like do replace the blocks that it takes. That way you don't leave like voids where mobs can spawn type deal. And I don't think we need to worry about that. So anyway, that's good. Now to configure this thing, I guess first off, we should put some upgrades into it. So we'll just do that there. put this here. That'll make it run faster. And then we want to go to config, right? And you're going to want to go to new filter. You can set an item, so you can like pick an item, filter it this way. But I'm going to do it a different way. I'm just going to do it by tag. And I believe we can type it here, right? And just do this, right? That or and that, right? So just a little star or star. Bam. There you go. And it's going to show everything, I guess, slowly that it can mine, right? And it's going to go through everything. And yeah, it's going to end up grabbing mostly anything that is just labeled or, you know what I mean, inside the pack. Everything that has that filter. And yeah, it's going to start pulling stuff in once I tell it to, right? We can also see the work area. Where do you set the work area? Is it in config? Yeah, right here. The radius max, I believe, is 32. So if I go to 33, it's going to default to 32. The min, I guess Y level 0 is fine. And the max, I guess 120, I guess is good enough. That is good. And that should pretty much handle everything, I think. So yeah, let's go ahead and try it out here. Auto eject, I want on. FE needed is going to be 800 a tick. I don't remember what pull means. Maybe I'll try that one. What does that turn it up to? Nothing. If you do silk touch, it's going to be a whole lot though, so you might not want to do that. But I'm just going to go ahead and start it. It says the mine. It's going to be 2,400, almost 2,500. I guess items is going to mine, and those items should start coming out this way, right? We already got ourselves some ancient debris, which is awesome because that is something that we needed. And we may not have to actually end up producing that like I thought. I thought it's going to have to do this setup here. I actually had it ready. Blue ice and ancient debris and a block breaker. But this may actually handle all that. So yeah, I'm going to let this thing run. There you go. Hidden in the depths. There you go. Got some core there. Or sorry, copper. And some other materials. Everything that is, I guess, can be grabbed here. It's cool that it tells you where all the ores are too. Not that it really matters, I guess. But it's just going to pull everything in. And then I guess I'll come back in a bit. Or maybe I'll just watch this for a bit and see if we get any of that dimensional shard ore. Because if so, we may go ahead and do something else that I hadn't really planned. Or, yeah, maybe, yeah, if it doesn't come in, we'll probably work towards dimensional shard ore. Because once we unlock RF tools, I think we unlock pretty much all the machines in the pack. And that just sounds cool. And okay, this thing's gone through its entire run, which is pretty awesome. It did about 9,000 blocks in total. And we got a lot more on this too. Like, I got a ton of coal, which I've already put in the system. That is our only diamonds, though. We got a little bit of ancient debris. That'll give us at least a, what is that, about 6. Netherite. I think the netherite's done different, too, so we'll have to do that. I actually think it's done in a diffuser, which is kind of cool. A little of the uranium, good amount of osmium, a good amount of aluminum. Also went ahead to change the filter slightly. So if you go to here and go to config, set it to grab the lava blocks for us, as well as glowstone, because I did not have it set to do that at first. Also went ahead and link one of these up, an ender pouch, which is pretty easy to make. We got these for free as a reward, but you just kind of set down one of those ender chests, set a channel, so you can see it's white, white, red, and then you just shift and right click on it and it links up to that ender chest, so I can actually just move things straight into that chest, right? So if I grab, I'm going to do all this actually in a few minutes, so I guess it doesn't matter. I can pump it into the system, so just like this. There you go. Awesome. I just have a importer hooked up to it with a couple speed upgrades. I need to add a stack upgrade. I didn't do that. But that way I can just kind of pull things into the system. Just use this as like a massive dump bag, which actually works out pretty well. Also, I got a big lag hitch. So anyway, that's that. I always get a weird lag hitch about 2 minutes after I start up the pack. Because I just went for lunch. You know what I mean? Just ate and all that jazz. But 2 minutes after you start up the pack, I always get this weird little lag thing. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, definitely is a thing. But yeah, it's working good. It's doing its thing. I'm going to go ahead and probably move this down here. I actually dug a tunnel, set it up a second time, and we're going to go ahead and probably, I think, go work on this instead. And enriching water, because if we actually go into here, the other dimensions, and here, it wants us to make a blaze cake, then a chromatic compound, do something here with great. I guess that's to make the blaze cake, make our netherite, and then we get our new water. Then we'll be able to get into the end, apparently, as well as maybe, I think we could already do the bumble zone. I'm not sure. Do you actually need, no, you need one of the shining blocks. So it actually unlocks the bubble zone, the end, and the, I guess this is like the mining dimension, I think. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get this done. And yeah, just kind of progress, right? So anyway, let me get rid of all this stuff here. And okay, like I said, we're going to go ahead and work towards this fluid. So let's actually go grab our debris here. First thing we apparently need to do with this is run it through a enrichment chamber. This is going to make it so it actually doubles up, right? So we'll actually get 2 per, which is pretty cool. So go ahead and do that. Now, once we do that, we can process it, but there's only one way to process it in this pack. It's actually, you can't actually do like the vanilla crafting. It's been disabled. What we have to do, I need to clean that out so there's no actual liquids in here. Also, I need to get my headset plugged in because apparently it's not. There you go. Then we're going to go ahead and throw in the scraps. Let's do that. And throw in gold, right? Oh, that is totally wrong. This actually has to go over here. It's going to turn that into a gold liquid and infuse that in a different way. So that's actually quite a bit different than as usual, which is pretty sweet. But anyway, get that done. It seems like it takes the normal amounts, you know what I mean? So it's like 4 and 4, which is cool. And we got enough for about 13 of them, which is not a bad start. Let's go ahead and take those, pop those in here. I guess we can get them smelted down pretty quickly. And then, yeah, we'll kind of move on to the next part of it. So that handles, I guess, the netherite agates, right? I think we only need 2 right now anyway. I'll come back to the rest. The next thing we need to do, if we actually go to here, right? So let's actually look at the fluid, right? So if you look at the fluid, there you go. We need enderpearl, which is easy. We need the obsidian, which is easy. This blend, this is just the easy craft. We'll just have to grind down some diamond, which we could probably do at a crusher. We could actually do it in that crusher there, so that is super simple. And then I guess the other part of it is to get that chromatic compound, actually, is the next part. So if we actually go to chromatic, check that out, hit over here. Awesome. Kind of click on that, you will see we need 6 glowstone dust. No, that's the other recipe. The first recipe has to be done like this. So you get 3 glowstone dust, 3 powdered obsidian, polished rose quartz. You need a blaze cake, and then you superheat this puppy, and then it mixes up and gives you what you need. So I have that stuff, but to be able to get another component, what was it? Oh, the blaze cake. If you actually look at that, you need this base. That has to be made in the mechanical press. So let's go get that done. There you go. Just so you know what I'm doing here, right? So that's the thing. We're going to have to get up to our crusher. I actually don't have a way. This is like pretty badly set up right now. I meant to, I mean, I'm planning on having this automated refined storage, right? To be able to send recipes up here. I just haven't got to it yet. But we need to take this netherrack and put this in here. So you actually look at this here, it needs a cinder flower, which is this. So that is kind of cool. I think I set that to the right channel, right, too? Yeah, that'll actually get pulled into the system. So let's get that out of there. Cool. Then I should be able to grab a cinder flower now, right? Yep, got a good amount of it. That is awesome, and that is cool. Now we need to set up a mechanical press, because I actually broke mine down. And then we need a basin. So instead of being before where it was like hammering against something, this one's going to kind of crush it in a basin, I guess. That's the way it's going to work. So let's go grab a hopper here. Let's do that. There you go. That looks good. Awesome. And then we can just go ahead and just pump that there. Then it should be just this recipe here, if I have it right. Oh, it is working. I thought it wasn't working at first. I'm so impatient. I've had too much coffee today. There you go. We got our base, so that is that part of it. Then we'll have to head downstairs now and get it mixed up, I suppose, and get that part done. Let's head down here. Oh, actually, we need to set up that spout, right? So let's set up the spout. Guess it doesn't matter where this goes. I think we only need like 1 bucket of liquid in here. Where could we do this? That, and I need a depot as well. Go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab a depot. Sweet, we got 1 right there. That looks good. And then I guess I want it 1 block down, so I'm just going to use a placement block here. So we'll just do something like this. Sweet. I don't know if this has to be automated at all, but we'll worry about that when the time comes. Let's go ahead and grab you. Probably something like that. Then we're going to do that into a depot. So we'll do something like that there. Probably don't need that. Probably grab one of these tanks of lava. Go ahead and just pop it there. Then we should be able to just run a fluid pipe from here to that. So let's do something like that. Probably wrench it, because that is how those work. Now that has that, and all I should have to do is take the blaze cake base and right-click that on there. There we go. We got this puppy. So we have that done. Just make sure I'm actually getting all my quests here. That's good. Now the actual chromatic compound looks pretty easy. So I think we put this stuff into the basin and then right-click it with this blaze cake, the actual blaze burner. So we'll kind of see how that works there. Should be pretty basic. Let's go ahead and, actually we have a hotkey for this. Let's go grab a hopper. Sweet. Probably one of them. Probably do that there. And it was 3, 3, and the polished rose quartz. There you go. And then we just right-click on this. So I want to get it right because I don't want to have to go make another cake right now. So there you go. Oh no, I got something wrong. What did I do wrong? Chromatic compound. It was a polished glowstone obsidian. Let's grab that out. Yeah. Polished. This obsidian. Gold dust. Powdered obsidian. Does it like this obsidian? Which obsidian is this? Great. That. Thermal. Oh, I have gold. That's a problem. I need to hurry up here. Like I said, we're at a clock. We'll go ahead and grab 3 of that. That looks better. Glowstone, this, and this. Okay. Hopefully that works. There we go. That'll do that. I don't know how long that lasts, but I think it's like a minute or so. So there you go. We've got our chromatic compound. The last thing is going to be the nether star. And that's going to be the 2 netherite ingots, 3 wither skulls, and a soul sand. I didn't actually grab that stuff, so probably end up duplicating this liquid too. We use this one a lot. This one gets used more than all the rest, it seems like. And I'll probably duplicate it. Actually, in fact, do we have a token up right now? Because if so, I'll buy it and duplicate it afterwards. Yeah, right there. There you go. Place the order. There you go. Just do it that way. That looks good. And some placement blocks. So let's grab some cobblestone. That looks good. Go ahead and do that there. Cool. And I guess we're just going to get this going. So nether enriching water. Let's do that. And double check our numbers. Our numbers were 3, 2, and 4. Why does it have... That's actually... I'm actually confused by this one. Wait. This is going to use liquid too. That's why I'm doubling. Oh, this is going to use the liquid. I'm going to have to like triple this one then. I'll need to buy 2 of those tokens now I think of it. Because this will use the liquid. Oh, actually, before I do that then, I have to duplicate this, don't I? It's a good thing I thought about that before I threw the stuff in there. Yeah, if I actually throw that stuff in there, it actually makes the nether star. We're not going to have that liquid anymore, and I'm going to be annoyed. I don't understand why the nether ingots are like split up. It's kind of confusing. I don't know if it matters too. Do I have to like do it in that kind of amounts? Like that, this, and that's totally not what I mean, the right amounts are in there right now, right? I'm testing now. There we go. Let's go into this for a second. I need to drop some of this stuff off because I got too much on me. That, I can't see what's going on, but it looks like we did something wrong. See that? Yeah, see, that was the right numbers. So it's the skulls, right? Then it says 2 of these ingots. Let's put them in separately and see if that matters. That shouldn't matter though. 1 and 1. Oh, there you go. We actually got our nether star, just like that. So I think maybe the ingots, I'm going to have to watch that video. I think I had the right numbers in there. But it looks like the ingots have to go in like 1 at a time. That's why they have the recipe set up like that. And that's cool. And the last thing we need to do, I guess, is actually make the water, right? So the water itself is going to be down here. Awesome. And right here. So we need strong enriching. So we'll have to duplicate. Is that going to use the fluid? Yeah, that'll duplicate. Of course it'll use the fluid. Obsidian, Enderium blend. So let's go grab a diamond, right? Go ahead and get one of those. Get it ground up. So I went ahead and actually made our Enderium blend. So we have 8 of that. It takes 1 diamond dust per 2. So you have to, I guess, crush down 4 diamonds for that, which is cool. And then we need to go ahead and duplicate 1 more liquid. It's actually this one this time. Let's go ahead and grab that. It's the, what is this one even called? This one is the strong enriching. That's going to be what it's made out of. So we'll have to do that. Then we'll have to go ahead, I guess, and throw in our fluid duplication in a bucket. That looks good. Awesome. Then I want to get that back as well, right? Because otherwise it ends up just dropping dust everywhere. So let's do that there. And that looks good. Cool. And we'll just pick up this. Actually, we don't even have to pick it up. I could do it right here, right? So that, and that. I think this is the entire recipe here, right? So 16 ender pearl, the obsidian, that, chromatic compound, and Enderium blend. So let's see if it actually works. So let's just throw all the stuff in there. There we go. We actually have a new fluid. So that is actually really cool. Yeah, we have this now. So I could just click that one off. That is cool. And then we'll be able to get into, I guess, other dimension stuff soon. So that is actually pretty awesome. Also, did we get any fancy stuff here? We did get a chest. Let's see here. What did we get? More bookcases. I think we've already had this one. So no luck, but pretty cool either way. And I think I may go ahead and actually end this one here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.